All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we are at Lep Castle.
The castle itself, it's 700 years old. It was built in the 1300s. The Bloody Chapel, that's the top room in the castle. It became known as the Bloody Chapel, I suppose, because of so many documented killings. The oubliette is up there as well. They took 3 horse cart loads of human bones out of that. Here, we meet with a lady and she touches people. And a lot of our visitors experience that.
Yeah, you can still hear it.
That's what I mean.
There's literally just, sounds like somebody's walking around out there. I just heard a noise directly out there by the staircase.
What was that? It sounded like a voice.
It was in here.
Yeah. Oh, wait, actually, that sounded like footsteps. It sounded like it was on the wood, though.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we are at Lep Castle.
Guys, this place is absolutely insane. We've been spending the last 3 or 4 hours just walking around this castle. This is our first castle for the trip, so everybody, round of applause. Thank you guys for supporting the channel and allowing us to visit this place, because this is an iconic place in the paranormal world.
Yeah, this is somewhere I've known about for 19 years, guys. Since Ghost Hunters International came here in 2006, I've wanted to come to this place, and we have the entire castle to ourselves for the whole night.
Yeah, it's insane. I'm excited to get inside. We're going to do a little history segment with the owner, Sean. His wife, Ann, is also here. They're very hospitable. They're gonna get us some tea, some coffee, and some scones to get us through the night. So big thank you to them, but I'm excited to see what we get tonight.
Let's get in there, let's do this history and investigate Lep Castle.
Yeah.
My name is Sean Ryan. Myself and my partner, Ann, we bought this castle, Lep Castle, in 1991. It was just a total ruin. It was a shell. It had been destroyed during the Irish Civil War in 1922. All the floors, right through all of this level, were bombed out and it was burned down, and it was done by the Irish Republican Army, or the IRA. And the reason for it was there was a bad landlord here. He was bad to his people, and they were trying to get rid of him, burn him out, and they succeeded. The castle itself then, it's 700 years old. It was built in the 1300s, and it was built by the O'Carroll clan, who were a very powerful but a very warlike clan. Now, they didn't in fact emerge or evolve as a clan down here. They did so up where the border now is with the north of Ireland. It was an ancient country called Oriel. But way back in the 9th century, they caused so much trouble and so many problems up there. A lot of the northern clans came together and they drove them out. Now, they moved down through Ireland, probably fought their way down to Ireland, but eventually they came on this country here. The name of this country was Ely, or Elia in Irish, and it was ruled by the O'Bannon clan. As far as we can make out, the O'Carrolls quite quickly took this over, and then the O'Bannons ended up as a sub-tribe of theirs. But the O'Carrolls did exactly down here as they did up the north. They fought with everybody around the borders here, but in particular when the time did come, they fought with the English. Now, they were one of the last of the Irish clans to be dispossessed by England, and that happened in 1688. So they held out a long, long time against the English. Like, the first of the clans were really gone in 1607. We read that in our history books as the flight of the Earls. But they held out another 81 years here. Now, they were tough, warlike, warrior-type people. Around that time then, a daughter of the chieftain, Fionnuala O'Carroll was her name. Now, legend has it that she met with, fell in love with, and got married to an English captain called Jonathan Darby. We've gotten to know a lot about Jonathan Darby now. He was a Cromwellian soldier, and that tells us that that marriage or wedding, it was either arranged, but much more likely it was a forced marriage. That's one of the ways the Cromwellians did take land here in Ireland. Now, most of them just slaughtered the Irish and took the land, but many would force lesser kings and chieftains to marry daughters after them, so that the land then they would get or take to look like a dowry, to look good on paper. And third dowry here was this castle, 4,700 acres and 500 cattle. So somebody had a blunderbuss to somebody's ear to sign all of that away. That Darby family then, they lived here without a break from the 1600s until 1922, when the then landlord, he was also called Jonathan Darby, but now he was a bad landlord. He was responsible for the transportation of a huge amount of young boys and girls from around here for petty crimes. Now, they were young peasant kids, probably hungry half the time. To be caught, we'll say, just robbing apples from his orchards, that would get them 7 years transportation to Van Diemen's Land. And that took at least 4 months on a sailing ship to get there. And if you survived that journey, your sentence would only then start. Nobody ever got back here, and everybody in this area was affected by that. So during the Irish Civil War in 1922, the Darby family were away in England. So while they were away then, a local unit of the Irish Republican Army, or the IRA we say, came in. Now they set charges in all the floors, right through all this level here, and they bombed these out, blew them out, and burned it down. It was left then just as a crumbling shell for 69 years. We bought it in 1991. Early 1994 then I began the restoration, and that's what I've been doing. Now I've been doing it almost entirely on my own, so it's a long, slow process, as you can imagine. Now when I had big beams like those to go up, two friends of mine helped me to get those up. I don't think even Paul Bunyan will get those up on his own, but we live in this now just a little over 21 years, albeit we probably moved in too soon. We're still moving bits from one end to the other to finish things, but that's the way we are. That's the way we operate. It was built, you see, it's on the edge of a small cliff. It overlooks a valley. Now, one of the most important roadways in Ireland since ancient times came up the far side of that valley. And it was known as Unshley, Dála, or the Old Munster Way. It led from a place called Cashel, down in County Tipperary. That's where the king of the province of Munster sat, and that led all the way then up to Tara in County Meath, where the High King was. And you see, the Irish were a total cattle culture. Everything revolved around the cattle. They lived with them, they slept with them. So, as in any cattle culture throughout the world, the favourite pastime is stealing other people's cattle, and the Irish were probably the best. So this then was always important as a lookout, as well as being a place to defend. Well, the Bloody Chapel, that's the top room in the castle. It became known as the Bloody Chapel, I suppose, because of so many documented killings up there over the centuries. The shaft, or the opening to the oubliette, is up there as well. And that oubliette was in use from when the castle was built in the 1300s. It was blocked off sometime in the early 1600s. Now we don't have a date for that. But it was rediscovered in 1932 by some local men. And they took 3 horse cart loads of human bones out of that, and they buried them across the valley here. There's a churchyard just across the valley. That originally had iron spikes in it, that people that were thrown down into it were impaled on those spikes. Usually the people that were put down or thrown down into it, they were probably high up members of the clan, or maybe a local clan, but ones that would be a threat to the chieftain and his power, and leadership. And if you were found out, that's where you went. Now, you knew yourself, if you were caught, that's where you were going to go. It may have been meant as a kind of a deterrent as well. Now, it didn't work terribly well as such with the amount of bones that were taken out of it, but they were all, as I said then, buried over there in that churchyard called Ahancon churchyard across the valley. Well, there are many spirits in the house. Now, we've never felt threatened by any of it. You know, they've never interfered with us or made life difficult in any way other than they let us know they're here. They do it in many ways. We hear them. Now, we tend to hear them, I suppose, at night time a good bit. It's not that it's a nighttime thing only, it's just so quiet when we lock up here in the evenings. But it's like footsteps, people walking around, we hear doors opening and closing. Other things well, I should say that the footsteps we hear aren't on the floors that we have now, or the doors we hear opening and closing aren't our doors. But as I said to you, it's 700 years old. This was lived in without a break for 600 years. So you can just imagine the amount of changes made in 600 years. Probably every generation made changes. Other things we hear a good bit of, it's like people whispering. Now, we can't make out what's being said or anything. What we get a lot of then, it's like a whole crowd of people talking. Again, we can't make out what's being said. And even if we did, we wouldn't understand it because it's either Middle Irish or Early Irish. It's not Modern Irish that we'll speak today, but my wife and daughter Keir, when they hear or experience that, they're fully convinced it sounds like a party or a banquet. They're sure they hear what sounds to them like glasses clinking. Now, when I hear the voices, I don't get that bit. I don't know why, but I don't get it. But what's different, I suppose, about that, just say you heard it coming from the corridor over there, and you're sure it's there, but if you go there, it's not. It'll be someplace else. You know, you're never at it. Like the whispering, if you hear the whispering there, that's it, it's there, it's no place else, but no, not with the voices. Now we see some, sometimes clearly, but most of the time now, it's like a haze or an aura around them. Or sometimes it's flashes of that as well. But down here, or mostly down here, we meet with a lady and she touches people. And a lot of our visitors experience that. You know, it's like somebody brushing off you, passing you by and brushing off you. And for almost everybody, it would be a first-time experience, but they amaze themselves as to, you know, how calmly they react to it. They don't feel threatened by it, as we don't. Like, there's no negative stuff. And to be honest, if there was, I'm not sure if we'd be here. You know, life is too short for that. So it's all good and calm. We don't get involved. We live, if you like, alongside or beside it. And that's fine with us.
All right, so we're gonna start with my solo here at Lep Castle. Steve's gonna head outside to the car in the cold, so enjoy.
You enjoy the very big, scary castle from like the 1300s.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Bye.
In the dark.
Enjoy.
Okay, bye. We're gonna get started here. I don't really know what I'm going to do here. Dude, there's so much history at this place. This is where we did the history, but all the work that's been done in here is insane. So if you guys are in the area, if you guys visit Ireland, make sure you take a visit to Lep Castle. But if you guys have followed the channel for a while, I'm sure you know, we do our solos in IR. So let's go into IR and start the ghost hunt officially. All right, so I think the plan for my solo is I'm going to run Spirit Talker a little bit, see if they want to talk through that. And then we shall do some EVPs maybe. I think we're planning on doing full castle solos, which I think is a first for the channel, so that's pretty scary. But I'm gonna go through each floor, try to spend some time, and see if anybody wants to talk to me. So hello, my name is Dylan. We've been here the past few hours, walking around the house, taking pictures, learning about its history. If anyone's here with me right now, can you make a noise or make your presence known some ways else? Oh, wait, actually, that sounded like footsteps. It sounded like it was on the wood though, which is above me. Oh, wait, actually, always. You're always here? If you're above me right now and you can hear my voice, can you make some more noise? I think I just heard you walking above me. That's straight up just footsteps. Vengeance. Who is upstairs? So you could probably hear the fire crackling in the background, but... Dude, hopefully my mic is picking this up. It's literally just footsteps, just walking around above me. Okay, thank you. That's pretty cool. I'll be heading up there in just a minute. I don't even know how to like react to that. Dude. It's literally just footsteps, just like pacing back and forth. It sounds like it'd be coming from the Great Hall area, I would think. So are you here looking for vengeance because of what happened here? All the wars that were fought over this land? It's literally just footsteps, constantly. What is going on right now, dude? Are you looking for your weapons to defend the castle? I'm not here to take the castle from you. I'm only here just for the night. We came all the way from the United States, from the New World, to come talk to you, learn more about this castle and its history. Is that okay? So we were doing some researching online too. There's the story of when Mildred Darby lived here. It was apparently she was very spiritual. She would do seances here, and it is said that she somehow summoned an elemental or a nature spirit that many people have reported encountering. It appears as kind of like a gray humanoid figure, but I guess it can be kind of... Revenge. I guess it can be kind of intimidating sometimes. So, I don't know, hopefully we don't encounter that, I guess. Revenge is weird too. So it's a big theme. I think they're talking about all the battles, all the wars that took place on this land. I wonder if has ties to the Bloody Chapel upstairs. I'm gonna try to use a device that can listen for your voice, okay? I'm gonna set it on this table over here. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, and we'll go from there. And then I'll probably head upstairs, okay? So if you are upstairs, I'm heading your way. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Walk back.
Are you upstairs right now? Can you hear me down on the main floor? Do you like having visitors? Can you say the word castle? All right, let's see. Yeah, dude, I don't know what's going on. You can literally just hear walking. And it sounds like walking the entire time. We've been down here trying to game plan how we want to cover our first ever castle on the channel down here for probably at least an hour or so. We haven't heard any of this. We've just been listening to the fire, eating some scones and some croissants that Sean and Ann provided for us, and haven't heard these until we just started now. So that's pretty cool, but let's listen back.
Are you upstairs right now? Can you hear me? Down on the main floor?
I can? Something right there, let's go and play it back.
Upstairs right now? Can you hear me? Down on the main floor?
Painting size.
Do you like having visitors? say the word castle?
Many soldiers here.
Okay, so nothing that I can make out with the last one there. Again, if you guys can make out any of these EVPs that we get throughout the night better than we can in the moment, make sure you drop a comment with a timestamp with what you think it says. We always recommend wearing headphones for our videos just so you can hear all the noises, hopefully, that we can hear. You can pick up the EVPs a little bit clearer. But it said paintings, eyes, and many soldiers here. So again, that would line up with all the wars they've had here between the different Irish clans. So, I don't know. I'm gonna head upstairs though, I think. This is terrifying. Oh, it's like a little figure. Okay. I was like, wait, what is that? Why is it just standing there? Actually, I'm gonna turn on the light just so I don't trip up the stairs because I'm prone to doing so. But it doubles as also allowing you guys to see the castle, so that's my excuse. Ooh. Like, look at this, dude. Awesome. Every horror movie door opening noise ever. Well, at least we're just going up to where we just heard all the footsteps, so that's cool. Oh, good. Boy. Painting's eyes. I wonder if it's these paintings. That'd be scary. All right, so I'm gonna set this down. Wait, oh my gosh, no freaking way, dude. His eye is cut out. What are the odds of that, dude? I didn't even, what? Actually, what are the odds of that? It says painting's eyes and the eyes are cut out. That's mental, actually. What? What if I were Spirit Talker back up? Go back into IR. But actually, what are the odds of that, dude? That's crazy. I don't know what the St. Francis Borgia? I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know. That's freaky. I don't like that. No offense. So I'm up here now. What is that noise?
People hear my voice.
I actually hear something over here. I just turned on my light because I'm scared. Is that breathing? Like, actually, what is this, dude? I don't see anything. I'm so confused right now. I swore I just heard breathing up here. I'm freaked out right now. I can't even lie. This place is crazy. First of all, what we just got was Spirit Talker, but we heard the footsteps up here. And like the breathing noise. I don't know what's going on, dude. This place has really got me on edge right now. It's super old. There's a lot of history here, so that's super awesome, but I'm actually really freaked out right now. No offense. All right, I'm gonna try to do another EVP session, okay? I did one downstairs, so basically all I do is I have this little silver box. I'm gonna put it on this table in front of me. I just heard it again. It sounds like it's literally right here. Bro, what is going on? It's moving around. Like, what is actually happening? It was so loud, I really hope my mic picked it up. Literally just sounds like breathing, just. Oh my God, dude, that's so weird. I don't know what that noise is. Okay. Let's try to do an EVP. Sorry, I keep getting scared. Let's lock in for a minute, all right? Here we go. I want to put this little silver box on the table. If you can see it, there should be a red light on top in just a second when I count to 3. I want you to come up to it and speak as loudly and as clearly as you can. Tell me whatever you want me to know. Just say hi. You know, tell me about yourself, tell me your name, how you're feeling today, anything like that, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, gave him about 30 seconds. Hopefully that was enough time, just as a little way to feel out this room, I guess. And then I'm gonna head upstairs in just a few minutes. Let's play this back, see what it said. Okay, play it back one more time.
Three children here.
Yeah, I can't really make anything out. There's definitely some interference there. I don't know what like the scream is at the end, but that's kind of spooky.
I'm with my parents.
I'm with my parents, and it said 3 children here just before that. I mean, that would make sense. You know, whoever was in control of the castle would live here with their family. And it also said witchcraft, which, like I said, Mildred was said to have done seances in here, and you know, they're not entirely sure what the extent of that was. I don't know. Weird floor, but the fact that the footsteps aren't happening right now is kind of wild, considering you could just hear them constantly when I was just downstairs. So I don't know how to feel about that. And the breathing was super odd too. Not a huge fan of that. But I'm gonna head just upstairs to the Bloody Chapel, it's called. And I will speak more on that once we get up there. Oh man. Oh, ow. We made it to, oh, I think that's one of the owls. Or it's a demon. I'm not entirely sure. He didn't sound too happy with me. Too happy that I'm up here. Too happy with me. Yeah, he doesn't sound happy. I'm sorry. If they don't like, do they attack? Do owls attack in Ireland? Over by that window to the right is what is called the oubliette dungeon. So basically over there, if you were caught by whoever owned the castle at the time, they would throw you down into that dungeon, and there was spikes at the bottom. Sean talked a little bit about it in the history tour as well, but not a place you want to go, you know? Yeah, they don't sound very happy, so I don't think I can do EVPs up here. And again, I'm scared to walk in the center of the room in case they like swoop down to get me. Also guys, you weren't kidding about needing good walking shoes when you come over. That scared me. You weren't kidding when you said make sure you have good walking shoes when you come over here, because I think yesterday I walked like 5 miles because we did the Hellfire Club, the Dublin Hellfire Club. A lot of steps. I said, watch what I do. Okay, let's see it. I'm excited. I don't have a ton of time up here. We will come back here later tonight though, try to talk to you, okay? It sounds like they're getting closer. So I think, ooh, someone's home. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna leave. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway. Close that for the time being. So that's not closed. Bear with me. There it is. All right, so as I was saying, I think I'm gonna go grab Steve because the birds don't seem very happy that I was up there. They're coming to get me. But yeah, it sucks that I couldn't really do EVPs up there, but I'm gonna head down, tell Steve about all the footsteps and the weird painting with eyes interaction that I just had, and I'll see if I can find more information about who that painting is of, what the relevance is to the castle. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab Steve, fill him in, check in just a second. All right, guys, so we just moved upstairs to the Great Hall. We're gonna do an Estes in here to see if we can make contact with the O'Bannons, the O'Carrolls, or even the Darbys. I looked up the patron saint over here. He's the patron saint of earthquakes. So I'm not entirely sure what the relevance is there. Maybe it's something attached to the painting itself. But anyway, I'm gonna go under for an Estes, see if it has some equipment set up, and we'll see what happens up here.
Good luck. All right, guys, so we got the millimeter right over here on this table. We got ourselves the REM pod in the doorway to the spiral staircase, which is terrifying. And then we got the bell right here in the middle of this big long table. And we're gonna see if they wanna talk to us up here before we move on to the next area. As Dylan had mentioned, there was...
So like he's back here?
Maybe they're talking about him being back up here. But as Dylan had mentioned, there was some birds upstairs. So we're gonna see what we can do about that when we go up there. Okay, right here, cold spot. There's no breeze in here, by the way, also. Can you step back from that, please? So it stops.
The light?
The light, is the light too bright? And we turn it down a little bit? And the bell. Okay, so the light's too bright. Let me turn.
Somebody said O'Bannon.
So that's one of the clans that was here. They were the ones, I believe, that built it originally.
Some voice came through, I couldn't make it out. Deep male voice.
They built the castle originally in the mid 1300s or mid 1200s, which is a ridiculous sentence to have to say. We think things in the US are old when they're the 1700s. And this thing was already 500 years old by then. Hello? That sounded like footsteps. Hello? Oh. Holy shit.
Don't question it.
I won't. That sounded like a door. Hello? Oh. Holy shit. They said they hear doors closing here. That literally sounded like a door. Did you just close a door? That's crazy. And they said that like they hear doors closing, but it's not any of their doors. It's like it's like a residual haunting and all the old doors that used to be here before it burnt down. That sounded like a door slammed. Can you make that noise again? As loud as you can. I've waited a very long time to come to this place and speak with you. There's also reports of an elemental on the property that they think may date from before the castle was even built. Okay, are you over here? Can you come up to this device in the doorway and just touch it?
So like bring him back?
Bring who back? Who do you want to come back here?
So like down there, we're up. It was like a kid's voice.
Down there, we're up. What does that mean? Whatever that really loud noise was, could you do that again for me? All you gotta do is close the door.
So like they're gone?
Whoever made that noise. All of these devices you see, the red light there, and this bell in the middle, all you have to do is get close to them. Wave your hand in front of them, touch the top of them. All they do is light up different colors and make just like that. Perfect, thank you. That's kind of crazy. Thank you. Is this the one that's the easiest for you to use? If it is, can you ring it again? That sounds like a footstep over there.
There's like kids laughing in the background.
Kids, why are there kids here?
Don't go looking.
Don't go looking? Like don't go looking this way?
You'll never find.
Oh. Holy shit.
Find.
Oh. That sounded like another door. It literally sounds like somebody's just like moving around closing doors, but there's no doors that are actually moving. There's another footstep. Are you upstairs? What is that? I can't tell if it's coming from down here. Are you downstairs? If you're downstairs, can you make another noise?
Another male voice came through. I couldn't make it out.
Or if you want, you can come up here and touch the top of this device. All it does is let me know that you're here and you can hear my voice. It's not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm down.
You're downstairs.
Come see.
We will. We're gonna come down there in a little bit. Will you show yourself to us?
In here.
Wherever you are, wherever's easiest for you to show yourself. And however's easiest, whether it's a shadow, a light. They said they see like auras or these glowing colors. Is that you? That was upstairs, but not all the way up. That sounds like it's right here, like on this level where the bed is. Are you right up here? Right up to my right?
You're doing great.
And then that goes off right underneath it. Thank you. You're doing great.
Sounded like help him out.
Who needs help? And what do they need help with?
There.
Out here? It's like a door. Like it honestly, it almost sounds like these latches. Out here? Like that. But some of them are way louder. I don't know what to make of that. We're gonna be spending the night here tonight. Is that okay with you?
It was like a full sentence. It was like we're finally about to watch something.
About to watch what? Sounds a little scary.
Magic?
Magic? Well, they practice like black magic here. There was like black magic and like rituals and stuff.
He's coming.
Who? Who's
Wait
coming?
then.
Who's coming? They used to practice like black magic and do rituals and all kinds of seances and automatic writing and all that kind of stuff in the castle. Some people think that's where the elemental came from. If it wasn't here before the castle was built, they think that kind of stuff might have conjured it up, might have brought whatever that was, or given it strength to come out. Is there an elemental here? Something a little more sinister? Sean said he's never experienced it. But people have. A lot of people have talked about it. Supposedly it's like this grotesque, like decaying face, like features all just melting and rotting off this figure with a really, really bad smell, like a really bad stench that accompanies it. So that's super welcoming. And I
Something up here.
can't wait. What's up here? Again, can we have your name? Want to know who I'm speaking with if possible. Oh, I can't wait to come in here in the dark. That'll be fun. Are you downstairs? Can I hear you walking around downstairs? I don't know what that is. Where are you?
Following.
Are you following me? If you're following me, can you set off one of these devices? They're all over by where I just was. Any one of them. There's the bell, which you've done. There's the red light on the table, the red light in the doorway. You're following me around in here. Set one of those off for me, please. And I'm just looking to communicate. I want to learn about this place. I want to learn about you and whoever else is
They're
here.
all now.
They're all now.
Good job.
Are you right next to me? It's okay if you are.
I like it.
You like the bell? You can keep using it. If that's the easiest way for you to communicate, go for it. Again, we're just here to talk. Make a really loud noise for me if you can. You've done it a few times. I would love to hear another one of those doors close. More footsteps. Whatever you can do. We're going to be moving pretty soon to a different spot in the castle. Which one is that? Is that one?
I've looked.
You've looked at what? Can you step
Sound
back?
like you said Darby.
Okay, so the Darby family was the family that was here for 300 years. They moved in the 1600s, and they didn't move out.
Sound like you said in the dun, like it was gonna say dungeon, but it got cut off.
They didn't move out until 1922 when it burnt down. The original part of it burnt down. So they're here for like 300 years. The dungeon, are you talking about the oubliette upstairs? They found like 150,
I think it said, did you see that?
they found like 150 bodies worth of bones in that oubliette. Did I see what? Did you show yourself or did you do something for me? I would love to. I would love to see it. I haven't yet. Make a noise where you are and I'll
It's
come.
her.
Her? Who's her? What are you talking about? Make a noise where you are so I can come try to find you. You said, do you want me to see you? I would love to see you. That was a noise right over here, right as I said that. It sounds like it's by the stairs. It really does. Are you downstairs waiting for us?
Sound like you said it's her again, just a different voice.
Who's her? Like he's back. What the fuck was that? That was so scary. I just saw the reflection of that lamp in this mirror, like as I turned the camera around, and it just looked like a white like figure in the mirror behind me.
Don't do it.
That spooked me, but it's okay because it's just a lamp, and lamps aren't scary, guys. Hashtag lamps are not scary. Perfect. All right, we're gonna get ready to move him. That was a weird session. He's back. She's here.
Sound like you said get them.
Get them? I don't know what we have to get, but that was a loud door slam, footsteps, the faint voice, a couple more bangs and knocks, the bell going off on request. Very interesting stuff up here. I'm excited to see what the rest of the night has for us. We're gonna go back downstairs now and set up a bunch more equipment, try some EVPs, maybe some spirit talker or ghost tube, something like that down there. Before we go all the way upstairs, Dylan said there was a lot of birds up there. We're gonna do what we can up there, but obviously if there's too many birds, like we don't wanna waste time and contaminate our investigation with that. But we're gonna go back up there and try to do it because that is where the oubliette dungeon is in the Bloody Chapel, so we wanna spend time up there. But I'm gonna pull him out and we're gonna go back downstairs. I can't wait to scare him in a castle in Ireland.
He left.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a pretty good jump. We did it. We did it.
How was that?
Weird. Really weird. Heard a door slam. 100% heard it sounded like a big, heavy wooden door slammed. And then there was a couple like quieter ones. I couldn't tell if they sounded like doors farther away or if it almost sounded like the latch on the doors like moving. But they said, obviously it's not the doors here that they hear.
Yeah.
Maybe a faint voice at one point sounded like a female. Definitely footsteps. A lot of stuff sounded like it was right up here too, in this area. The bell went off a handful of times, a couple of times right on request. Really weird. The stuff you were saying was lining up with like, she's here. I heard a noise downstairs. You're like, oh, that's her. I'm like, that doesn't give me any peace of mind. I don't know who her is.
Right. Which is weird because off camera we had a couple things happen. So the bathroom door is at the end of the hallway, and we remembered leaving it open, and it ended up closing on its own apparently. And we had something on one of the tables that slid off at one point. Of course, not on camera, because why would it be? But just a couple weird things just happening in the background as well.
Yeah, it was strange. Like he had the cord from one of the lights that we had unplugged draped across the table, and it was like far across the table. It wasn't like just sitting on the edge. And we were both standing there talking, and you could hear it slide right across the whole table and then fall on the ground. The door being closed is strange. I'm wondering if that's what I heard. Maybe, I don't know. We'll check when we get down there, and we'll see, and we'll keep you guys updated on that. But we're gonna head downstairs. We're gonna bring this equipment. We're gonna try some spirit talker, some EVPs, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, guys, so we moved back downstairs. We're kind of in the main reception hall area. Our little fire is cooking over there, which keeps us nice and warm. We are gonna do some EVPs, and you didn't hear that? I don't know if it was somebody like sliding their foot or somebody went shh. It sounded, you know what I mean? It was like the same kind of noise.
Yeah,
I couldn't
like
tell because I was talking. Hello? It was definitely from over here. We're gonna do some EVPs and listen for more noises like that and the big heavy doors slamming and the footsteps and all that good stuff that's been going on.
Yes. Yeah, I was hearing some footsteps when I was down here for my solo, which was super weird. I was like, oh, let's see if they make any noises because we've been down here for hours and we haven't heard any noises. And then I heard footsteps. It sounded like someone just pacing back and forth. So that was scary.
Those doors I heard closing were loud. And we came back down and checked. The bathroom door is still open, guys. So it was not the bathroom door that we heard. So I don't know. But let's get into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hello?
Ah. All right.
Right by the door.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Can you set that off again?
Oh.
Okay.
They did say she's down there. And I kept hearing stuff that sounded like it was on the stairs, like, or down here.
Have you been waiting down here for us to come inside?
Are you happy that we're here to talk to you?
It was weird too, because during my solo, I was getting a lot of stuff that seemed like it was talking about the war. It was talking about soldiers here,
Right.
Revenge, vengeance, all these other words, where it seemed like it was talking about the fight for the castle.
Right. Well, they also say that the elemental spirit is very vengeful and tries to protect the land. And it was maybe summoned or like given power during any of the seances or the automatic writing or the black magic or any of the other things that they were doing here.
I wonder, is this Mrs. Darby, Mildred? Are you here? Can you set off that device if this is you?
It could be the her that they were talking about, or she.
Yeah. Or is that who you're referring to?
She said something about magic at one point too.
Yeah.
What'd you hear?
I sound like, I don't even know, like keys maybe?
Oh,
I don't know how to
yeah.
describe it. There's something metallic. Are you still down here with us?
Did you just move? Your light move? What the heck? It was a light, but it went like that. It went like down. I don't know, because I saw it like by the glass. So I don't know if it was a reflection in the glass or if it was like, I don't know, but it went down, and then when it like got to the wood, I lost it. It was down at like an angle. It was like that. It was really, really weird actually.
Well, I mean, Sean was saying that they see lights here too.
Yeah.
Like auras.
Yeah. That was literally just like it was like a whitish blue light, and it went like down at a weird angle. That's why it wasn't our cameras. Are you by the door? Or if you're upstairs and you can hear our voices, can you make some noise for us like you were before? Yeah, footsteps.
Yeah.
That was over there. It's clear as day. It's like dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
You can still hear it.
That's what I mean.
There's literally just sounds like somebody's walking around up there.
Oh,
You can just hear pacing.
That's what I mean.
That's actually crazy.
That's what I was telling you.
Who's upstairs?
That's what I mean.
What the hell is that?
And you go up there and it stops.
Yeah, I didn't hear it when I was up. When I was hearing things, it was distant.
Right. It was
like
up there for my solo, no footsteps or anything.
it sounded like a door slamming or something like that, but it wasn't up there. There was a couple little knocks and bangs that sounded like they might have been up there, but like a lot of the stuff sounded like it was either down here or somewhere else. And we come down here and that's clear as day somebody walking upstairs.
And this also went off over there, which we were trying to like map out what it could have looked like. We thought that was the staircase.
There's behind that one curtain over there, he's got like storage in there now, but it looks like there used to be a staircase that went up that way over there. Because the other whole half of the castle on this side is still in disrepair. It's the way that they found this entire place in 1991 when they bought it, but they've restored this half. That half is still just ruins. I mean, we saw it in the drones at the beginning probably, like, it's just ruined. There's trees in it.
Yeah, we were talking to him a little bit off camera, and he said that he did 99.99% of it, just him and Ann here.
Yep.
He said he had a few friends put in, these lumber pieces up here to hold the floor in, but the rest he just did here by himself.
35 years of just backbreaking work to restore this place to what it is.
Yeah.
Was
that just on the table?
I heard the knock, but I'm focused on the heavy ass footsteps upstairs. No offense.
Heavy ass footsteps.
No offense. And that's what he said. He's like, the footsteps in here sound like they're on our floors.
Yeah.
The doors closing don't sound like our doors, and it's not our doors closing.
Because you said you heard a door upstairs.
It was loud. It sounded like my first thought was like a heavy, solid wooden door, just like a big thud.
Can you set off one of the devices we have set up for you? If you can hear our voices, they shouldn't hurt you. All they do is light up and make some noise. They allow us to talk to you. Every time you hit it, we assume you're saying yes.
It's literally just somebody walking back and forth upstairs.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not an animal. That is.
No.
It sounds like just two, like heavy footsteps just moving around up there.
Because during my solo, I was looking in all like little corners,
Yeah.
and I was trying to show with the camera, like there's no one up here, you know?
The only animals are in the bloody chapel all the way up at the top, and they're birds.
Don't worry, I found them.
Yeah, they're birds though. That sounds like a person walking around, and it's not doing like the same pattern either.
No.
You know what I mean? It sounds like it's over here, then it's over there, and it's moving around over here.
Yeah, I went into every single corner. I was
Yeah.
like, there's no way.
No. Do you know who's upstairs? If you do, can you set off one of these devices? Is it the O'Carrolls? Anybody from them? From them?
From them?
Anybody from them? That grouping of people? I also scared myself with the reflection of a lamp upstairs in a mirror.
A reflection of the lamp?
Because I turned the camera quick and I could tell what it was, and it just looked like a white figure. So I panicked and I turned around. I was like, oh, it's just a lamp.
Those darn lamps get in the way.
You got me.
It's weird that both devices that we have set up on, this side of the house at least have gone off.
By both staircases.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. One on that staircase and one over by that staircase.
Which we've said before too, we tend to get a lot of really weird activity around staircases, I
Yeah.
feel like. Can you set off that device over there by the green room where the plants are? Or the porch? Not sure exactly what you would know it as.
Or if you could close a door anywhere, there's one right down the hall here to the bathroom now. If you could close that door or move something, we'd really appreciate it. Again, it just lets us know that you're here and that you can hear our voice. We also have this bell over here. Whoever was upstairs was using it. All you gotta do is get close to it, wave your hand in front of it, turn the top on, wave your hand in front of it, hit the top, whatever you want to do to set it off.
Or if you want to try to speak out loud, Steve said he heard a voice, but I didn't hear it at the time. Could you try to say something again so I can hear?
We came from very, very far away to talk to you. I know some people do come here quite often to talk to you, but we traveled a very long ways. We've known about you for a very, very long time. We'd love to interact with you tonight. It's Notorious's footsteps still.
Yeah.
It stopped for a while. We didn't hear it for a while, and now it's back over here. Who's upstairs? Can you make a noise for us closer? Did you hear that?
What did you hear?
It's like a, ooh. But it didn't sound like an owl, because you can hear like the one bird outside just having a day, out there just yelling.
Yeah.
But it sounded like a female voice. It didn't sound like a bird. It was like, ooh.
I didn't even hear it.
I couldn't tell really where it came from. You want to fire up Spirit Talker or Ghost Tube?
Yeah. I used Spirit Talker upstairs, so I'll use Ghost Tube.
Shout out.
Amy's Crypt.
Amy's Crypt, shout out.
Thank you for helping us arrange this trip. That was probably me.
We'll go with you because you hit the table.
Yeah, I hit the table a little bit there.
We'll go with that. All right. Shout out Amy's Crypt. Helped us out a lot. All right.
And with Ghost Tube.
We have another device out now that you should be able to talk to us through. Dylan used a similar one earlier, and he said you were using that. So if you want, you can come over here and give us a message. Tell us your name.
Red.
Red?
I said bread.
My name is Bread.
We have a red shirt on.
Yeah.
The candle's red.
Candle is red.
Well, actually, when I walked around up there at one point, I said, "Where are you?" And he said, "Like, I'm following you." So, hi.
That's fun.
Well, then last night,
Nightmare.
am I gonna have a nightmare?
Good thing we're not just like sleeping in the castle or anything.
Yeah. Well, last night too, it said it was following me around at Hellfire Club. It was right.
yeah.
I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you.
Did we bring the devil from Dublin?
Sorry.
They are visiting you.
They are.
The devil's visiting you.
He said, "Hey, friend,
Oh.
we brought Satan from Hellfire Club to Lep Castle.
I thought he went to Georgia. Devil went down to Dublin.
I would like to apologize to Sean Ryan and Anne for bringing Satan to your lovely castle." Oops, sorry. My bad.
So just confirm if Satan's here. Can you give us a sign? If we brought the devil from the Hellfire Cave Club in Dublin, can you set off one of these devices or give us some sort of confirmation?
It could just be the elemental or something, because there's supposed to be something there too.
Right.
A lot of spirits of the land here. You know what I mean?
Let me show you.
Let me show you.
Okay. You asked if I saw you upstairs. You were like, did you see that or do you see me?
I remember something similar at the Hellfire Club too. I said like, I'm not sure if I believe in the devil or something.
Right.
And you said, let me show you.
Right.
So that's pretty scary actually.
All right. Show us. We're ready. As loud as you can, make a noise for us. Try to scare us. You can do something. We know you can. We know you're here. Again, we don't mean you any disrespect. We just want to talk. We want to be proven that there is something here. We've been told and we've heard some stuff, but we really want to see that one thing. Are you happy that they've restored this place, or did you want it to be left in ruin with nobody here? Did you hear that?
What'd you hear?
You didn't hear that?
No.
That sounded like something moved again. It was like either sliding or like a breath. That was weird. That sounded to me like it came from over there by the stairs.
Oh good. Just behind me.
That's where it sounded like. It was like, it literally sounded like something either like dragged or it was like an exhale or something. Are you over here? If you're upstairs, make a noise for me as loud as you can.
Who are they?
Who are they?
George.
George?
Who is George?
He's like, who are they? They're like, that's George.
This is George hanging out. What do you mean?
I'm Steve. This is Dylan. We're not sure who George is. Who are you?
Can you hear me?
We can hear somebody moving around. Can you make that noise that you've been making? Can you do it really loud? Stomp your feet maybe? Again, or slam it.
Blood.
Bloody Chapel.
Yeah.
Is that where you are? Or is that where you want us to go? You want to do a few EVPs down here before we go up there?
Yeah,
Because we're not going to be able to do EVPs up there with all the birds flying around.
So I learned, yeah.
We're going to try to survive up there on our own and see what happens. Maybe bring up some equipment.
Yeah, also, I was rudely interrupted by the birds when I was up in the Bloody Chapel. I was going to give you guys the rundown, but because of the oubliette and because of a family dispute that happened up there, they call it the Bloody Chapel. One of the brothers who used to inhabit the castle was a priest, and he was interrupted by another brother during a family struggle, and he was struck down while giving the sermon.
With a sword.
With a sword.
Yes.
So he was fatally wounded up there, and you know,
With a sword.
With a sword, yes. And on top of all the history with the oubliette room as well. That's why it's called the Bloody Chapel.
Yeah, that's what I was...
Only for you.
Thanks.
Don't stab me, please.
I have a sword for you. Thank
No.
you. But I was saying that too during your essay. Like they found the equivalent?
Equivalent.
That's not a word. They found 150 bodies worth of bones, essentially.
So that's not-
Equivalent? Yes, that's what I was looking for. The number of bones was equivalent to...
That's 3 new
Okay,
pronunciations.
they found a lot of birds. I gotta go to bed. They found
a lot of birds.
They found a lot of bones, and they think it was about 150 different bodies in the oubliette.
Equivalent. Equivalent.
Day 3, guys.
Well.
Day 3
In a row.
in a row, and it's.
We aren't looking for you. Yeah, sorry, we got a little distracted
Yeah, I
there.
was trying to say words, and I can't say words. All right, so let's do some EVPs.
Yeah.
Because I'm really good at talking, so maybe they will be too. We're gonna ask you a few questions, okay? Home. Is this your home? Like, no, we want you to go home. Get out of here. They're like, anywhere but here, man.
This is the equivalent to your home for me, so you should go there.
You guys got to get out. All right, we're going to ask you a few questions, okay? We have these devices in our hands.
I'm just going to pause this.
There's going to be a little red light on the top of each one. Dylan's got one on the table over there. I'm going to put one right here in this window. All you got to do is come up into it and speak as loudly and as clearly as you can for us, okay? We're going to ask you a few questions. We should be able to hear your voice. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Who do we hear walking around upstairs?
Were you killed in the Bloody Chapel?
Can we please have your name?
Can you say the word oubliette?
One, 2, 3. Did you hear that?
Sound like a breath?
No, I heard like a I heard a.
Oh, no, I
It
didn't.
literally sounded like the whistle in Prop Hunt.
Really?
It sounded like somebody went.
Maybe it was like you when you adjusted or something?
No,
I
it was
heard?
before that.
No, I mean what I heard.
Oh, maybe.
Like when
Maybe
you
by my legs.
shifted
But
back
it
or
literally
something.
sounded like.
I didn't hear it.
If I see a trash can come skirting by, I'm gonna freak out.
That'd be scary.
Yeah, we're playing Prop Hunt.
What?
Anyway. All right, let's see.
Yes, they killed me?
Someone. Something after our last one too, but I can't quite make it out. It doesn't say oubliette.
No. Let's see this one got.
Were you killed in the Bloody Chapel? Can we please have your name? Can you say the word oubliette?
Super clear on there. A weird noise after we can't have your name.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really strange.
Bizarre.
Really, really weird. let's the footsteps. I don't hear them anymore either. That's one thing I want to point out. Like, haven't heard them at all.
Yeah. So that's scary.
Yeah. I don't know why they stopped walking around.
Yeah. That's what I was hearing during my solo, though.
Right.
It was just so weird to go up there and there's no
Nothing,
noises whatsoever throughout the rest of the castle.
That's where we're sleeping.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
So that'll be good.
Uh-oh. My face when I hear footsteps while I'm trying to sleep.
Well, at least we get to go up there and get 3 hours, and then you hear walking right next to you.
Yep. Well, all right, you want to try to face the birds and we'll see what happens when we get up there?
Sure. And then after, guys, we are going to film some members-only content after Steve's solo. So if you guys aren't a member yet, please consider supporting the channel. Helps us go to more cool places like this and to get some cool behind-the-scenes content.
Yeah, there's multiple different tiers. If you don't want to do the ones with bonus content, there's still lower tiers there. You still get a bunch of cool stuff like emotes and private chats and all this stuff like that. So definitely check it out if you're interested. If not, just drop a like and a comment. That is free, 99. It helps us out a ton as well. But let's get upstairs, see what the birds are doing, and see if we can make it through the Bloody Chapel.
Yup.
Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna film the walk up because we fear that this next segment might be a little short.
Yeah, last time I went up there, there was a lot of birds, and even when I turned the lights off, they were still mad at me, so I left.
We're gonna try to go up there and do Spirit Talker, maybe Ghost Tube, something like that. We're not gonna be able to do EVPs, obviously, and we're not gonna set up any equipment. But maybe we can hear some stuff besides the birds, or see some stuff maybe up there.
Yeah, maybe.
And yeah, so Dylan said he wanted to go first.
Out of all the things that didn't happen, yeah, right, you know what?
Anyway.
Also, that little figurine back there scared me quite a bit when I first came up.
Figurine.
Yes, this guy.
I don't believe that's a figurine.
Well,
A statue.
statue, as it were.
As it is, I'm gonna close this just in case the birds come down.
Oh, what a good thing to put in the universe.
Yes, well, I don't want them to go out there.
Well, no.
That's where our croissants are.
This is where our sleeping room is up here.
True.
So I don't want them to be anywhere.
It's a very flattering angle for you, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Help.
All right, guys, bear with us.
Why is there a bear with us?
To fight the birds.
To fight the birds?
Yes.
Oh. Well, this is fun.
I feel like I've seen this one before.
Yep.
Okay.
We're almost there. So, this is the door where all the birds are.
This is gonna be really good, I can already tell. Here we go. Also, guys, let us know if you like stupid stuff like this in our videos. We used to cut all of this out. We used to cut all the fun out. It was just serious.
Because some people get mad, but if you guys like it, make sure you let us know.
We hope to not have to fight birds more often, though.
True.
Let's go. I'm sure that was subtle enough that they didn't know. They'll never hear us coming. Awesome. Hey, guys.
Hi, we still home. Oh, it's cold up here.
Hey. So, are there birds in here? I think we're okay.
Did they all go home? Oh, happy day. I think they left. That's the other one.
He's the one outside just yelling for the last 2 days.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
I don't know where the pigeon went. Because he flew at me before I left. So
He might have went out the window.
That would have been swell if he did.
Hello? Who's outside yelling?
I don't know.
Oh, it is cold.
Yeah, I didn't even walk that far. I got scared. So.
We're good. We're in. We're good. So you guys might hear the
Screaming?
That might be the owls.
Yeah, probably.
So they have endangered species of owls that actually lives down in the oubliette.
Odd space to live.
So we won't be going into the oubliette because you're not allowed to like obviously interfere with them or anything because they're an endangered species. Plus I don't want to fight an owl.
Smells bad in there as well.
It does. It does. I feel like if we go into infrared, that might help a little bit.
That's what I thought too, and that's when they swept at me.
Let's do it.
All right, awesome. I'm so excited.
Oh, it's dark. All right, so.
This is how dark it is up here, by the way. So that's bad.
Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. All right. Do you want to do Spirit Talker or Ghost Tube?
Sure. I can do that.
Hello. There's anybody up here in the Bloody Chapel? My name is Steve. This is Dylan. We're just here to talk to you. Want to learn about what it was like living in this castle.
We understand that you controlled the land leading up to one of the most important roads in Ireland for a good portion of its history. Got a lot of power in this area.
We're just here to talk to you. That is a cow.
There's a cow outside.
Do you want to communicate? We have a device with us that should make it a little easier for you to communicate. Dylan's holding it
In my pocket.
in his pocket. All you gotta do is go up to it. And you should be able to give us a message or give us your name.
That's crazy.
What? What is that?
My name is Jack.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
That's what I mean. Who is that?
Jack.
Oh, it's the scary corner that you walked into earlier.
Yeah, there's a staircase over there. Hi, Jack.
Why is it the staircases tonight? Every staircase.
Jack, did you live here? Jack, were you killed here? Were you thrown into the oubliette?
We understand this place didn't have the greatest history between the oubliette, between all the fighting that happened here, culminating in 1922 with it being burned out and blown up. I'm sure there's a lot of sadness, a lot of pent-up energy that's trapped in this place. We're just here to talk to you. We brought all these devices. We're trying to talk to you because we want to learn more about this castle, more about your life here. Which clan you were a part of, if you were one of the people who controlled this castle.
Settlement.
Settlement.
So when it was burned down, they ended up getting a settlement for
Right.
it in 1922. One of the Darby's did. So I don't know if that's what it's talking about.
Could be.
Maybe they settled this place.
Right. Could have been the first people here.
Right. So I don't know how to take that.
It's hard to base things when you have 900 years of history.
We always say, oh man, this place has 150 years of history. We don't know who we could be talking to.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about last night, or the first night too, with the jail. We're
Yeah.
like, man, this place closed in 1924 with 200 years of operation.
Right.
Now the places we go are like, oh man, it opened in 1924. This one was like, I was here for 600 years and then they burnt me down in 1924.
Some people think I was built in 1250.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What?
What year is it for you? Can you tell us that? Jack, we're not going to spend too much time up here, okay? I'm going to come back up here in a little bit by myself.
We don't mean you any disrespect. What?
That was different. You didn't hear that?
No. What do
That
you-
wasn't the bird, because it was the same time that bird was making a noise. It was like right here. What was weird about
Oh,
it?
the scuff?
No. It was like, what was really weird about what I heard was it was like right here.
Yeah.
It sounded like almost like a, it wasn't the bird, like I swear, it wasn't the bird, and it was like a, and then I felt like I don't even know how to describe it. It was almost like,
Crime.
well, it was, I mean,
Yeah.
the murder.
Yeah.
But it felt almost like it was like my hair stood up on my arm. It wasn't a breeze. It was almost like like static electricity.
Huh.
But it's gravel, so it's not
Right.
carpet. That was really, really strange actually, because it didn't sound like the bird, first of all, because the bird was still screeching.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like it was like right here, and it was just like a, and then it wasn't my hair stood up because I'm cold or because of like a breeze. It was almost like static electricity, like when somebody holds a balloon close to you is what
Yeah.
it felt like.
Your
It
hair's
was,
standing up to like meet it. And
yeah, and it was like I could feel it like slowly go up. That was really weird.
Did you just walk next to? Wow. Did you just walk next to Steve?
There you go.
Day 3.
I think I felt you near me. I feel a little freaked out to come back up here by myself.
That'll be fun, yeah. At least it's nice and bright up here. It will be bright soon because the sun rises at like 5 a.m. here.
Yeah, that was bizarre. I don't know. That's really strange.
Do you have any messages for us before Steve comes in here alone? Any warnings? Any well wishes? Any questions?
Let's go with well wishes, not warnings. If I'm coming in here alone, please.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, thanks. Is it okay if I come up here alone? Not to him.
He's very upset.
He doesn't want me to come up here alone.
I'm making those noises.
Well, was it the breath I heard?
Could have been, yeah.
Did you make that noise? Or they could be talking about the footsteps we heard and the door slamming.
Right. I mean, they did say they've been following us, right?
I'm making those noises.
Have you been the one who's been following us all night, making all the noises that we've heard? Again, you're not in any trouble. We're not here to try to make you leave. What was that? It sounded like a voice.
It was in here.
Yeah.
That was 100% in
like
here.
right
That's
here.
what I mean. It's really close to us. That sounded like it was a voice right behind you.
It almost sounded like a muffled scream.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what if we heard it from like in the oubliette?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like echoing up. It
Right.
wasn't. That wasn't the bird.
No.
Again, guys, like I know you got to take our word for it, but in real time, this stuff sounds different. Like that
Right.
bird is very distinct, obviously.
Yeah.
And these things, like that thing I heard was right here, and what we just heard behind you was like right there.
No, it sounded like I guess it could be someone from the Uber,
Yeah, it
right?
could be
Depending
below
on how
us.
you land.
Right.
If you land on your legs.
Yeah.
You sit there
yeah.
and bleed out for
Yeah,
3
you're gonna
minutes?
bleed out. Yeah.
Right. That wouldn't be fun though.
No. Did we just hear you again? Or hear somebody else, I guess?
A man here.
A man here? Jack? Did you hear that? That was like, mm-hmm. That wasn't a cow that time. It echoed, which is what threw me off.
Can you make a really loud noise for us, please? Can you try to really make your presence known?
Again, in a few minutes, I'm gonna come up here by myself, okay? I'm gonna start downstairs, I'm gonna move up each floor.
Just like I did earlier tonight.
Those voices are weird.
Yeah.
That static electricity thing was really strange.
That's cool though.
I don't know if I've ever felt anything like that. Like that was really, really weird. It literally felt like, again, like somebody.
See you all.
We can see you all.
Hi.
Hello. We can't see you yet. But it literally felt like someone like rubs a balloon on like a carpet or whatever, and then just like moves it slowly toward you, and like your hair kind of like goes like that. It was really weird.
Like rises to meet the balloon
Yeah.
almost? Yeah.
It was right after I heard that voice. Wow, I'm really looking forward to coming here by myself.
That'll be super cool and super fun for you.
No. I don't know. All right, well, I'm going to come back in by myself. We're going to go downstairs. I'm going to start down there. So I'll be back up in a few minutes, okay? Talk to you soon, I guess. About that time.
Hope you make some friends.
Let's do it. All right, well,
Well, have fun with your solo. I'm gonna go sit in the car and probably fall asleep.
enjoy that. I'll wake you up shortly.
Sounds good.
Please leave the castle.
Okay.
I will be scared in the dark now.
This guy's is a pull door. Mm-hmm. When I was trying to enter last time, I was pulling the other way.
He's not smart.
Well, I'm Dylan.
Get out.
Okay.
Leave my castle at once. Goodbye. All right, so here we are in Lep Castle alone. I have to turn IR on and get in the dark. That's gonna suck. Here we go, let's see. Okay, we got a little ambient light from the fire, so that's not so bad down here, I guess, but upstairs is gonna be bad. So, hello. My name is Steve. I was in here earlier, now I'm back by myself. We've been hearing people kind of walk around all night and making noises. Is that something you're able to do again? I really want that door to close. Or do I? It's a really weird sensation being in a place like this, completely alone, somewhere that is going on 700 years old, if not older. Just all the history and all the things that have happened here. Like how many people have stood in this exact same spot as me in the last 700 years? You know what I mean? It's one of those things that you don't really think about, especially in the US, because we don't have anything anywhere near this old. You know, we have things that are a couple hundred years old and we think that's crazy, but this is 700 years old. Like, I can't wrap my mind around that. And how many people have lived their lives here, their best days, their worst days, the days when they died. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy to think about. It's one of those moments you gotta kind of just take in, especially in a place like this that I've known about for almost 20 years now. It's surreal to kind of be here. So let's hope they want to talk to me when I'm alone. I heard you upstairs earlier walking around. Is that something you can do again? Stomp your feet. Maybe say something. I will say when I'm walking up the stairs, I'm probably gonna turn the light on because, yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. That'll be tough. So I will probably turn the light on when I go upstairs. Before I go upstairs, can you make a really loud noise for me? If you can hear my voice. I mean, no disrespect, no harm. Just here to communicate. Try running ghost tube a little bit. See what that gets for us. That is running. I have a device in my hand that you should be able to speak to me through. Can I have your name? I don't really want to go up there. We're gonna sleep upstairs tonight, is that okay? It's gonna be creepy sleeping upstairs tonight, but that's where the beds are and the couch, so I guess that's where we're sleeping. Did you live here? I think I just heard it. I think I hear the footsteps again. The fire's a little bit louder right now because we put wood in it a minute ago because it was getting kind of low. So I probably won't spend too much time down here just because it is a little bit louder. And if the birds are gonna be quiet, I'll spend more time upstairs, unfortunately, in the scary part. I'm gonna come upstairs to the second floor now, okay? Hopefully you wanna talk to me. Let's head that way. So like I said, I'm gonna turn the light on here for a second, just so I can see where I'm going. That statue is a little freaky. Hello? Still have ghost tube running as well. Oh, I gotta open the door. Sure. Quintessential, scary, old haunted castle door. Why not? All right. Let's get up these treacherous stairs. Hello?
Are you sick?
No. I don't think so. Do I sound sick? What if they hear my voice and they hear my accent and they think I'm talking weird? Maybe they think I'm sick. Do you think I'm sick? I'm just not from here. Oh no, I don't want them to think I'm like an intruder. I have permission to be here. I didn't break in. Don't stab me with a sword or anything like that, please. Or don't stab me with anything, really. But particularly not a sword, and that's kind of what you guys do here. Let's just continue, I guess. All right, so trekking up the stairs here. Oh, I almost tripped. Okay, I think this is the door. Yeah, it's got the knocker on it. All right, let's get in here. Okay, that was a struggle, but we got it. We got it. Awesome. Do I keep that open? I guess I'll keep it open. Let's go back into IR. Here we go. Oh, good, it's dark. Hello. Oh my God, it's so dark up here. Take a look at this. I literally cannot see a thing. That's crazy. Again, my name is Steve. I still have GhostTube running. I'm just here to talk to you, okay? Could you make a noise for me? I'm gonna do an EVP in here. War. It says war. I mean, there was a lot of battles and stuff going on here to take this castle and all that. Let's go over here. I can't see a thing. Oh my God, I'm tripping. All right, let's do some EVPs right here. All right, we're gonna do some EVPs. I'm gonna put the recorder on this table here in front of me, and I will ask him some questions. I have this device, okay? You should be able to speak into it, and I should be able to hear what you say. I can't always hear you, and I can't always see you, so this just helps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Can you see me right now? What year is it for you? Can you say Lep Castle? One, 2, 3. I just heard a noise directly out there by the staircase, which is where a lot of the stuff's been happening tonight. So that's super uncomfortable. So far, this room is the most uncomfortable I've felt anywhere in the castle tonight at any point. I don't love it. I just really don't love the feeling of that doorway, that like staircase. It's freaking me out right now. Let's listen back, see if they say anything. Here we go. Play that back. There's something there too. I can't make it out. There's a weird like grunt or yell after the first question, and then sounds like it says something after Lep Castle, but I can't really tell what it says. Let's do a few more. I just hate that doorway, man. I really do. Right there, that one. Don't tell me if there's something behind me, please. I don't want to know. Let's ask him some more questions. I'm gonna ask you a few more questions, okay, before I go upstairs. 1, 2, 3. I missed the button. It's dark in here. 1, 2, 3. My name is Steve. Can you tell me your name, please?
My death.
How did you die? Is there an elemental spirit on this property? One, 2, 3. That scared me. It said my death. That's why I asked how they died. Let's see if they answered.
My name is Steve. Can you tell me your name, please? How did you die? Is there an elemental spirit on this property?
Nothing on that one. Super, super quiet. Weird. It really feels uncomfortable up here, which is not good because this is where we're sleeping. Like there's like a couch bed over there, and then there's another bed up there. So that's scary. I don't know which is worse. They're both by the picture that had the eye scratched out that Dylan was talking about. So that's super uncomfortable. Let's, I guess, go upstairs. And we'll see if the pigeons want to play nice again this
Statue.
statue. Is there, I mean, there's a lot of statues in here. Let's see. Is there a statue? Oh, goodness. Are you by the statue behind me?
Bird.
Bird. There's birds upstairs. That scared me. There are birds upstairs. Do the birds bother you? That's actually funny. Or is there a bird statue maybe? Hold on, let me turn on my light for a second so I can see. Is there a bird statue in here? Is there a statue of a bird? I mean, there's peacock feathers right there. It's not a statue. Let's look quick. If I can get out from between these chairs. Is there a bird statue? Is there a bird statue in here? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I don't see any. That's not a bird. Super awesome. Check down here quick. Oh my God, stairs, almost died. No bird statues down here. That's a bat, it's not really a statue. It's spooky. Are the birds gonna be a problem when I go upstairs? I feel like the birds are definitely gonna be a problem. This is one of the beds I was telling you about though. So that'll be comfortable and not scary. I don't see a bird statue in here. I mean, there's an owl. It's not really, again, it's not really a statue. It's kind of like a wall mount thing. Let's go this way, I guess. Up to the bird room in the oubliette dungeon. Again, not a statue, but it is a bird. It's like a metal cutout thing. Guess that could be construed as a statue. Let's see. Hey, birds. Let's be cool about this. We gonna be cool? We chilling? Okay. Nobody freak out. Just here to have a good time. Y'all ever talk to two pigeons in a 700-year-old castle in Ireland? No? Just me? Okay. I'm gonna turn this light off, hope that's okay. Don't move. I see you moving. Chill out for a second. Just gonna turn this off. Okay, so we're chilling. Wow, it's dark up here too. Wow. Take a look at this. That's really unfortunate. I'm in a bloody chapel that's 700 years old and I can't see my hand in front of my face. Great. I can't see where I'm walking. Hello? Is there anybody up here with me? I'm only gonna be up here for a few minutes. I'm not gonna be able to do EVPs up here because of the screeching bird outside, but I still have ghost tube running, so we'll see. But right off the bat, it feels more comfortable up here than it did downstairs. If you're up here, can you make a noise for me? It just sounds like there was like a knock on the door. It literally sounds like somebody's tapping on the door. Are you by this door? Hello? Okay, it feels a little weird up here now. When they're knocking on the door, you just came in, and they said they followed you tonight. It feels a little uncomfortable. Thank you for communicating with us tonight. We know we got the name Jake up here. We've heard a lot of footsteps and doors moving. Saw a weird light. If that was you, thank you. I don't know why. So there's a window here, a window there, window there, window, and window. That one's boarded up. I keep, like, my eyes keep getting drawn to this area, which the oubliette is over there. I want to show you guys, but I can't bother the owls that live in there. It's like a law because they're endangered, so I don't want to go interfere with them. But the oubliette is literally a hole in the ground over there, and there used to be metal spikes in it. They would just toss people in, so that's unfortunate for those people. But like my eyes keep getting drawn to this. I don't know why. Like I can't explain it. It probably is not anything paranormal, but like I just feel like I need to stare over here. Like I'm gonna see something like move and block out the window or something. Because there's 2 or 3 like red lights way off in the distance. I think it's some kind of piece of like electric equipment. But like I just feel like I'm gonna see something block it. I can't explain it. I have no idea why. Yeah, you can kind of see him blinking in the window there. I'm gonna go downstairs in a minute. Ghost Tube hasn't said anything. Oh, that was 100% on the door. That was 100% a knock on the door. That's the way I have to go. No, that's not good. Okay, following me, I'm behind you, all this kind of stuff. And everything I've heard up here so far has been knocks on this door, which is the way I came and the way I have to go. I suppose I'm gonna go that way now. And we'll see what happens. I'm gonna keep you with me for safety in numbers, right? We're in this together, except you're very far away from me. And this is weeks and weeks ago by the time you see it, but it's fine. Let's go downstairs. Hey. Whoever knocked on the door, don't do that. I'm so sorry, birds. Last time I'm bothering you. Okay, I definitely gotta turn my light. I can't see a thing. Okay. Ow, oh my God, I just walked directly into the door. Oh, I just walked into this. Oh, it's so dark, man. Oh. Okay. All right. That's close. Let's make our way down. Hello? What a creepy night in Lep Castle. Absolutely insane. Definitely a weird place. Definitely active. The footsteps, I can't get over the footsteps, man. But I'm gonna get down here. I'm gonna find Dylan in the car, wake him up. And then we will recap and fill you guys in. And we'll go from there. See you guys soon. All right, guys, that is officially a wrap on our investigation here at Lep Castle. 19 years in the making for me. It did not let me down. This place is unbelievable.
This place was awesome, guys. We just filmed a members only segment and we had some incredible activity, which kind of tied into some of the themes that we got throughout the night. This place just fluctuates, I feel like. I feel like we talked to so many different eras of this castle's history. So whenever we come back to Ireland, we definitely have to come back to Lep Castle.
100%, we will be coming back here. Sean and Ann are the coolest. They're the nicest people, really great host. He's got stories in the history for days. I mean, they literally brought this place back from the ruins. It's unbelievable. If you ever have the chance, 100% come here for day tours. They are open 10 to 5 every day but Sunday. So definitely come check it out, take a tour, learn the history, walk this castle. It's unbelievable. I'm so glad we came here, but it's time to get some sleep.
Yeah, it's time to get some sleep. We're gonna get like maybe 4 hours until we head to the next spot, and then we're heading all the way to Scotland. So again, thank you guys. All the likes, all the shares, all the comments, all the super chats, all the stuff goes a really long way, all the way to Ireland at least.
Yeah, and we're about to hit the road tomorrow and go do another castle. So we're gonna get some sleep and we will see you guys next week.